Thought I could count on you. I thought we had a deal. I gave you all I had. Put you in front of friends. It was me and you. For it was one of them. I introduced you to them. I should have seen it then. It was never about me. It's what I could do for you. What you could get about me. Who I could introduce you to. I knew the truth. Still there was nothing I would do for you. A fool for you. You break my legs. Still jump through hoops for you. I thought we had a deal. 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 It's hard to let you go when I'm still holding on. Said I should leave you, I don't need you, should be moving on. This shit is stupid hard, and I ain't ready for it. Said I should leave you, I don't need you, I ain't ready for it. They weren't there for it, no, they weren't there, were they? They weren't there when she despaired to have her prayers working. She wanted to die daily, and I was 9 maybe. I'm on the couch with mom, talking about don't cry baby. We'll be alright baby, yeah we gon' make it through. I'm scared to death inside, but I know I can't let it through. I ain't know where to turn, I didn't know what to do. You gave me hope when there was none, I owe my life to you. I thought we had a deal.
Leave me not ready to let you go, let you go. I'm begging, don't leave me. Take anything you want, everything if you want it.
You gave my life purpose before it had any. You gave me courage when I didn't have any. We were the best of friends before I had any. I gave you all I had. You turned your back to me. You set a trap for me. I never seen it coming. You had me blind to if I didn't want to feel you numb it. You left my life a wreck, and I hate you for it. I'm still in love with you, and I hate you for it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to St. John Live at 10 o'clock at night. My name is Mike St. John. I'm in long-term recovery. My sobriety date, clean date is today, 6/1/16, baby. You know what I'm saying? I've been holding this all in today, man. I know I missed last Monday, man, but I'm full of gratitude today, man. I'm free. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to Dollar Green for always my intro music, my outro music, my backgrounds. He's a huge supporter of mine. I'm a huge supporter of his, man. I just want to come on here, man, and show y'all that, we do recover through this program, man, through God, the 12 steps, the fellowship, trust God, clean house, and help others. But I want to give a shout out, number one, to God for saving me, man. It's hard to believe, and I might get a little emotional, and it is what it is. But, 6 years ago, around this time tonight, I'm looking over here at my bed. I got covers on it, and it's a warm bed. But 6 years ago, man, I was laying in Lexington at the homeless shelter on a cold floor with a mat, and I was scared to death. I was lost, and I was fearful. And I remember putting the covers over my head, and I cried out to God. I said, God, listen. If this is your plan, God, I'm done. Please help me. I said, I'm willing to do whatever to get my life back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into a little bit of my story here, man. I tried drugs at 21 and I got hooked. Drug addiction is part of my family. A lot of us suffer from drug addiction, man, but I loved getting high back in the day. But nobody told me that once I started getting high that I was going to destroy my life. I was going to let drugs take over my life. And I was just going to turn into a bad person, man. But, at first, I loved getting high. There was no withdrawals. There was no consequences. It was fun. I was partying. I was having fun. And, over the years, one pill turned into 10. A couple nights a week turned into 7 days a week, 365. And I want to speak on that because if you're out there and you run across this video and you're out there smoking weed or you're smoking cigarettes, whatever, man, that's where I started at. I started just using every now and then. But drugs took over my life, man. I let it. Nobody pushed drugs on me, man. I done it all myself. But, tonight I'm full of gratitude because I have a home, man. We have heat, and I'm not laying in a homeless shelter, man. And it's just a blessing. But first off, I want to thank God. Second off, I want to thank my dad, which he passed away, as some of y'all know. He was the one that took me to the Hope Center on a Friday and dropped me off. And I didn't get into the recovery program because they was going to Kings Island back in 2016. And I come back home to Corbin, Kentucky for the weekend. And my brother, which is on here, Mr. Walters, he come and picked me up. And I stayed in a motel room until the next following Friday. And, I was in that motel room. There was 3 guys that came by, including my brother. They was Donut Dave Russian, Jeff Gibson, and Jeffrey Green. They was all staff at the Hope Center, and my brother, of course, they come by 3 times a day, man, brought me food, brought me, cigarettes at the time, because I didn't have no money. All I had was a backpack, a pair of tennis shoes, and I didn't have nothing, man. No cell phone. I traded that for a hit the following days prior to, getting dropped off at the Hope Center. And these guys love me, man. They hug me. They said, "Hey, bro, you're going to make it." You know what I'm saying? And they didn't know me. But that's what this fellowship is about. If you're in recovery and you want friends, you want strong friends, you want family, find you some recovery family, man. Show me your circle. Show me your friends. I'll show you your future. But these guys love me, man. They brought me food. They bought me cigarettes. They done this. They done that for me. I never understood the love they were showing me because I hated myself. I hated the world. I hated God. I hated everybody because I didn't have no dope to put in my body. And I know some of y'all can relate to this. Prior to that, I tried to commit suicide in my mom's house. And my mom walked in on me and she told me to pack my bags and get the hell out of our house. And I'm grateful 6 years ago, my mom finally set her foot down because I robbed from them. I stole from them. I lied to them. I stole their cars. I took their money. I took everything from them. And they was finally done. They was done enabling me. And I don't blame them. Today I look back 6 years ago, and I'm grateful my family was done with me. I'm grateful that they didn't want me around. I'm grateful they didn't want me in their house. I'm grateful that when I got in their car, I was going to steal something. That's my story. I'm going to keep it on me, but I would do anything to get a hit. But I entered the recovery program, man, and these guys said, St. John, sit still. And I always wondered how these guys ahead of me, Dave Russian, Jeff Green, Jeff Gibson, Chuck Gilliam, Dave Brown, Travis Loeb, and I could keep naming guys, man. I was wondering how they was happy, how they was coming to work, how they was just performing, having homes, paying bills. And they said, St. John, keep your mouth shut and sit still. And I never understood that. So I took the suggestion. I sat still and I listened to some things they was teaching. I'm powerless over drugs and alcohol. That's my story. I can't do one of nothing. I can't take Suboxone. I can't take methadone. I can't take Tylenol. I can't drink 1 Red Bull a day. I can't. I got a wide open personality. Once I go in, I'm all in. And this one guy told me, he said, St. John, if you will give this recovery process a 1/4 inch of what you gave out there hustling and getting that dope, you're going to make it. I said, there's no way, bro. There's no way. And it's true. It's true. Recovery's not hard. Once the drugs and alcohol is gone, which is not our problem, it's a symptom. We got to learn how to relive. We got to retrain our mind. I didn't know how to make a bed, didn't know how to wash clothes, didn't know how to shave. I didn't know how to do nothing. But these guys in this treatment facility, man, they showed me. They held me accountable. They told me the truth about myself. And for that, I'm very, very grateful for the Hope Center. This is my first time in treatment. Relapse is not part of my story. And I made a promise, a commitment to myself. If I can get my life back, I will do whatever to go out and help the other, carry the message, tell them what God's done in my life, tell them what recovery's done in my life, whatever. And that's what I did. But I had to do some inventory of myself, man. Why did Mike St. John do what Mike St. John did? Well, number one, I grew up poor on welfare and food stamps. I was picked on. I was bullied. I was beat up. I wasn't a part of nothing. I was the last one picked. Matt Allen, congratulations, 6 years, bub. I love you. Rayma Allen, congratulations, 6 years. But I didn't want you to see me as who I was because I didn't like me. My parents done the best they could do. But they told me, said, Mike, you're worth something. You are somebody. And I took a hold of that, man, strongly to my heart. I knew, because I was a good person before I started drugs and alcohol. I was. But then I started working for the devil. When you put drugs in my body, I worked for the devil. And I dropped a fifth step, man. I got honest. And I wasn't a bad person. I mean, I've done some bad things, but nothing real bad. Some of y'all's done worse than me. I may have done worse than you, but, God knows all about it. But, then I started making these amends, man. And, I didn't tell nobody I was sorry because I wasn't sorry. I wasn't sorry I stole from her. I wasn't sorry for my mom for stealing her car. I wasn't sorry for calling my mom everything but my mom. I wasn't, because if I was sorry, I wouldn't have done it. That's my story. I don't say I'm sorry, but it just, these guys believed in me, man. And I started getting my weight back, getting my appearance back. I was washing my clothes. I was folding my clothes. I was cooking. I was eating. I was writing, daily inventory. I was getting happy. Just the blessings of recovery, the promises. And then I completed treatment, and Dave Brown said, "You're going to stay here and you're going to peer mentor and you're going to work for me." I said, "There ain't no way, bro." Because I was still on the fence. I was still on the fence whether to go back home or stay in Lexington and continue to do, because I was still homeless. If you want to get honest with yourself, I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to go. Yeah, I got 6 months under my belt cleaning sober. My parents was proud of me. My family was proud of me. But yet I still couldn't come back home. I was homeless. I had to get honest with myself. I didn't have nowhere to go. I didn't have an address in my name. Didn't have an electric bill in my name. You know what I'm saying? I was broke, busted, and disgusted. And they said, "St. John, if you'll stay here and give back to these new guys, you will learn more about yourself and you will buy into this program and you will find a connection with something greater than yourself." Because they threw God out there and I was ready to leave. I was like, "Listen, I didn't come to church. I don't want to hear about God. God hates me." Because see, in 2012, I was diagnosed with cancer at 32 years old. And I got a resentment against God because God, why me? What did I do? And it's nothing to do with God. I understand that today. Cancer is a disease just like alcohol and addiction is. That's my belief. I had to go do some radiation treatments. I had to have a surgery. I'm in 9 years remission. And they said, "Okay, Saint," because the big book talks about, when a person gets cancer, the disease of cancer, "Oh, we love you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you got treatment. Oh, you got to go to the doctor. You got to do this. You got to do that." But when a man comes in there and says, "I got addiction, a disease of alcoholism or addiction," they're like, "Oh, he's a bad person. He's a needle junkie. He's a robber. He's a stealer." But the 12 steps, prayer, meditation, the fellowship, giving back, that is my doctor. That is my therapy. That is that's everything to who I am today. So I started peer mentoring, man, and I got to help these new guys, man. I got to see the light come on, man, and I loved. Like I used to hustle trading cars, man. I could hustle. And I loved helping people, even though I might have been making money illegally or, stealing stuff and pawning it and selling it. I would still help people. If you needed food, you needed to pay a bill, you needed gas, I was still helping people. But once I started helping these new guys come in this program, man, the light had come on. I said, "There's something to this, and I want all of it. I want 110 of recovery." And here I am today, 6 years later. I met my wife, Marie St. John, in the program. She's got 6.5 years. God's blessed us tremendously. I'm not going to talk about the materialistic stuff because we get all that back. But to have a peace of mind, man, to have a heart, to know what love is, to love another one, to be a father, to be responsible, to just be a human being. And today I work from my heart, not my brain. And, I travel and I speak. And when I tell people that, they look at me like I'm crazy. Okay. See, today through this program, through this power greater than myself, through this connection that I have, I choose to call God. I think before I act. If I'm running 85 mile an hour down the interstate, I know if I get pulled over, I'm going to get a speeding ticket. And I know that I'm caught because I don't have to run. So I'm going to tell the officer, yes, I was speeding. And if he writes me a ticket, I'm okay with that. But today I think before I act. If I go somewhere, are there going to be consequences? No, because if I'm not at home, I'm not speaking, I'm not at work, I'm not at Texas Roadhouse eating, I'm home. But that's life. But I want to get into helping people. They told me, Mike, trust God, which I do. Keep your side of the street clean, which I do every day. I'm not perfect. I never claim to be perfect. I got a mouth on me. My wife will tell you that. But I don't lie today, man. I treat people with respect, man. I treat people how I want to be treated. You know, I was always taught you got to give respect to get respect. And today I understand what giving respect is. But, you know, just being a service to others, which is a huge part of St. John Live, a huge part of my recovery. You know, I went to the AA meetings. I done the 7 and 7. I done the 30 and 30. Man, I was burning meetings up, this and that. I'm not saying meetings don't work. If you're in early recovery, your first 2 years, yes, go to meetings every time you can. But I go to some meetings and it's a nasty meeting. It's war stories. It's he said, she said, or my mom or my girlfriend's fighting. Listen, if it ain't about, you know, a threatened sobriety issue, but anyway, I'm gonna keep it on me. You know, and sometimes I got to chime in to bring the meeting back, because the meeting's about carrying a message of hope. We don't have the power to save nobody. So if you're out there trying to save the world, you're doing this all completely wrong. You cannot save nobody. You cannot save yourself. I don't get it twisted today. God saved me. God was waiting on me to reach out and finally surrender, and I did 6 years ago today. But if you're in early recovery, go to meetings, get you a sponsor, get into. I'm not a big book thumper. I'm not a Bible thumper. I keep it simple. I keep it on life's terms. For 6 years now, I've been responsible. I've not put a drink or drug in my body. I don't do nothing but take Tylenol and ibuprofen and drink Red Bull. But what I do may not work for you. What you do may not work for me, and I'm open-minded to that. People out here on MAT, I support MAT. If you're on MAT, you're taking care of your family, you're being responsible, you're going to work, you're not kicking in my doors, taking my big screen TVs, not robbing my gold chain, not trying to siphon the gas out of my Suburban. It's on empty, by the way. I support you. It don't work for me. I done the methadone. I done the Suboxone. I want to sell them. I want to shoot them. I want yours. I want his. I want hers. I can't take one of anything. I just told you. I take a bunch of Tylenol and ibuprofen. My wife gets on to me every day. But if you can, I support you. If you're becoming a better person, I support you. But if you're doing it wrong, what's done in the dark will come to light. You feel me? It always comes to light. But I want to get into a service to others, man. That is a huge part of what I do with my podcast. You know, I want to give a shout out to Amber Philpott with WKYT, because we met her on the Night of Hope 5 years ago, maybe 4, I think 5 years ago. And that opened up a huge door for me. She saw something in me and my wife right off the rip. And she has supported my mission. She has supported my wife's mission. She believes in us. I talked to her today. She congratulated me on 6 years. You know, I want to give a shout out here to my wife for putting up with me. I'm a mess. I'm not perfect. I got a mouth on me. I don't know, you know, if you say you're perfect, you're wrong, because nobody's perfect. But, you know, she holds me accountable, man. And you know, she's in recovery, and I need accountability in my life, because if I didn't have accountability, I probably wouldn't be here tonight in my room doing this live tonight. I want to give a shout out to Madison County Detention Center here in Richmond, Kentucky, for believing in me. I want to give a shout out to Joseph Hatton for being on my podcast, which opened up the door for Madison County Detention Center. I go in every Thursday night, man. I get to work with the inmates, man, one-on-one. Madison County Detention Center is the bottom of the pits of hell. Yeah, they broke the law. They got caught selling dope, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. We're not perfect. But I don't judge them. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to provide hope. I'm here to provide resources. And I don't get paid to do that. That is all my own time, my own gas money, All my business cards, that's out of my pocket and my wife's pocket. Everything we do is out of our pocket because God has blessed us to do this. I believe what you give, you're going to get back. Laurel County Correctional Center, Matt Deaton, Jamie Mosley. I get to go in my hometown jail. I've been locked up 4 times in Laurel County, 3 times in Laurel County, 1 time in Whitley County. I've done 7 days total in jail. No, I'm not a convicted felon, only because I never got caught. Don't get it twisted. But I get to go to my hometown jail. I went in last Tuesday, man, and I saw 5 dudes I used to do the bad with. And they eyes was real big, like, whoa, what's he doing here? You know, and I said, I'm just a messenger to provide some hope, man. And I get the privilege, the opportunity to go to jails and speak. In Richmond, Kentucky, Dan Kirstein, he's a Richmond Police Department. India, I sit on the board of directors of Enrich with them. You know, it's just amazing. The Richmond Police Department, man, they believed in me and my mission. I get to speak with the new recruits, the police officers, man, sharing my story, and they look at me like I'm crazy. I said, listen, I'm here to tell you the truth about who I used to be, but that's not me. My past is gone. Listen, if people has not forgiven you, let it go. You can't carry that with you. I know I'm a new person. I know I'm a child of God. I know I work from my heart today. I will help the helpless when nobody else will. But with that being said, man, everybody that's called, text, shared my post, sent me messages, text messages. I try to reply as much as I could, man. I've been busy with the kids today. We just got done eating supper. And I wanted to come back here and do a gratitude live tonight, man. We're blessed, you know. Ashley McCarty, I love you. Everybody, I'll give some shout outs here in a little bit, man. But, you know, 6 years, that's a number 6. But honestly, we only got today. You know, 6 years is huge for me, man. Listen, London, Kentucky, Corbin, Kentucky gave up on me, man. I was a menace to society, if I said that right. I was a bad person 6 years ago, man. And today they talking about what I'm doing, not what I done 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That is the true humility of this program, man. The humbleness of this program. You know, people will forgive you, but you can't keep. If your audio don't match your video, it's going to show. If your audio don't match your video, I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at. I take this life very, very seriously because people are dying. I just lost my dad 3-4 weeks ago, man. We was able to go to Corbin, Kentucky, man, and put together a funeral, me and my brothers and my sisters, my aunt, my family, man, and it felt good. I didn't even think about getting high. You know what I'm saying? Life shows up, and the obsession to use is gone, and getting high or drugging and drinking don't even cross my mind. Because that's what this power that I choose to call God does in my life. I get to show up, be the example, be the shining light, but I'm nobody special. I'm just a messenger. I got to stay humble. But all these messages I've got today, man, that I inspire a lot of people, man. I'm an inspiration, man. I help you all every day. You and your wife are doing amazing. Like, listen, all we are is messengers, man. We're human beings. We're God's children. We're no different than you all. Just because I got 6 years, she's got 6.5. Listen, we're no different. I'm not out here like I'm a celebrity or a superstar. Sometimes it feels like that. And my ego may get in the way, but my ego is not. My ego is confidence, because when I walk in the room, I'm confident in who I am. I'm confident in my worth, and I'm confident in my message that I'm going to deliver is the real, raw truth about where I was at and where I'm at today. There is no sugarcoating. I didn't want my dope cut. I'm not going to cut my message with nothing. I'm going to tell you the real, raw facts about where you're at, because I was there at one time. But you know, just the love I've got today, man, it's amazing. The people that's called, reached out, the Facebook. You know, I'm a big Facebook. My wife, I tell you, I'm on Facebook all the time, man, because, and I'm going to tell you why, because every door that I have open in my life today, the jails, the schools, the Laurel County Day Treatment, the Richmond Police Department, Enrich, Amber Philpott with WKYT, I got recognized through Facebook. That's how all these doors opened. I prayed for all of this. God, put me in position. Open this door. See, doors will open. Do you have the heart to go through it? I do today. Am I fearful? Yes. Am I scared? Yes. I walk into jail down here, man. I don't know what's going to pop off in that jail. There was a fight last Thursday night. But I'm confident, man. I'm allowed to. But I just want to give a shout out to everybody, man. If you're out there struggling, it's not over. The hardest 3 words you're going to say is God help me. Mike help me. Marie help me. Yeah, Facebook gave me my wife too. Let me get in these comments here. We got a lot of people on here. We got 35 popping. Y'all ain't got to share this out, man. This is a gratitude live tonight, man. Jennifer Cost, it's Robert. What's up? My brother Corbin Walters, Casey Riley, Brandy Evelyn Conklin, Brittany Clemens, Doug Hacker. Welcome everybody. Cameron Arnold, my man. Kevin Lee Cantrell, I see you, bub. Where we at here? Matthew Hubbard, there's my Hope Center people. I see you. Boy, huh? Can you hear me now? Lisa Marie Reed, Gary Baston Jr. Let's see, where we at here? Jason O'Neill, I love you, my Hope Center people, man. Matt Allen celebrates. What's crazy is me and Matt Allen's from the same hometown. We used to work for Elmo Greer Construction. And we share the same sobriety clean day. You know, no matter what fellowship we're from, we're still family. Melinda Wilder, welcome. Thank you. Melissa Malacote, I see you. Monticello in the house. Straight out of EMC DC. Huh? Come on now one time. Where we at here? These comments. Brandy Baxter, I see you. Matt Carlson, Kim Kirby, home is where the heart is. Yes. Jamie Luster, I see you, big guy. But, you know, this ain't about me tonight, man. It's just to show you that, you know, I got to give back, man. And Ashley McCarty, I see you. Melissa Anderson, hey. Danielle Marie. It's hard to see these. I got so many lights on in here. There was somebody in here. But anyway, Shane Wagers, I see you, bub. But listen, it's awesome to go back to my hometown, man, and I see so many people, man. They come up, hey, I'm proud of you, this and that. But, you know, I'm just a messenger like I tell you all, man. But we do recover, man. We never got to put a drink or drug in our body the rest of our life if we keep doing what we're doing, man. I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Big Ed West. If y'all don't know him, he's gave me every suggestion to get to where I'm at. I see him every weekend, man. We hug, we chop it up. And my sponsor is like a role model to me, man. I look up to him because he's the guy that's got the job, got multiple homes, got the nice cars, got this, got that. Hey, buddy. Hey. Come here, son. But come here. Be careful. Come here. You got to be quiet, okay? Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. And this here, you can't see his shirt. He's got a green shirt on. But, yeah, tell him hi, son. Say, how y'all doing tonight? Hi. Say, we love y'all. We love y'all. But, you know, this is, you know, my pride and joy right here, man. What's Daddy do on Thursday night, son? Go to jail. Go to the jail to do what? Help somebody. Help somebody? What? Yeah. Yes, sir. I love you, buddy. Love you. Give me 5. And we've been potty training him, man. You know, we're a responsibility of a dad. He's been doing awesome. Actually, he's been 11 days using the bathroom. Put your hat on. Turn your head around backwards here. Yes, sir. He's awesome. He's my little mini-me, man. But, you know, it's just awesome. This program lets me be a father today, man. Here, sit right here and pay attention. Tell him, son. Say, tell him what your name is. I'm Dad John. Corbin Michael what? Michael Dad John. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, sir. Listen, go back out to Mommy. Let me finish, okay? Love you. Yeah, that's my mini-me, man. And I always wanted, you know, a partner to travel this road with, man. Yeah, I got a wife, but, you know, my son looks up to me, man. And kids are wild. You hear me? Like, I'm 42 years old. I'm overweight. I like to eat. And he runs me to death. And he's a blessing from God, man. He keeps me grounded. He keeps me on my toes. But I just want to give a shout out to everybody, man. Thank you all. I love you all. Thank you for following me, supporting me, believing in us. All my friends on here, man. I'm nobody special, man. So, I'm just confident in what I'm doing, and everything we do is from the heart, out of our own pocket. Gas is $5 a gallon right now, man. This is crazy. We got these school shootings going on, man. It's just crazy, man. It's getting me closer to God, man. I pray 10 times a day, man. God, please keep us safe, protect us, give us the strength to make it through another day. But I'm blessed. Yeah, I have 6 years today, man, but I only got right now. I'm full of gratitude, man. I never believed in recovery. I never believed in a life without alcohol and drugs. And I'm here to tell you tonight it's possible. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? It's the hardest thing you're ever going to do, but the most rewarding thing you're ever going to do is to change your life. But I want to give an announcement right here. Some of y'all knew about Hometown Hope in Corbin, Kentucky a few months ago. We are locked in for 2023. It is the last weekend in April, so that gives me a lot of time to get things organized and put together. But we're coming back to Corbin, Kentucky, Hometown Hope, the second annual, the last weekend in April 2023. We are also going to do a Christmas shoe drive for Laurel County Day Treatment again this year. We was able to provide 82 brand new pair of shoes for the students, Nikes, Adidas, all name brand shoes, because we don't buy generic stuff today. We brought them 82 pairs of shoes, and we're going to do that again this year. So, we got a lot of stuff coming up, man. Hopefully God's going to open up more doors for schools and jails. I'm supposed to be going to Richmond, Madison County Day Treatment is my next door that's supposed to open here sometime soon. But I want to give a shout out to my Hope Center people, man. Chuck Gilliam, Dave Brown, Travis Logue, everybody there, Dave Russian, Donut Dave, everybody that believed in me 6 years ago, that hugged me every day and told me they love me, man, because, today it's where I work. I get to give back to the new guys, man. And recovery's possible. I don't mean to get on here and yap. We've been on here 30 minutes, man, but, I love you all. My family loves you all. We share our life with you all. We're open. Anonymity is not part of our story. Because people are dying every day, man. And something I could say, you could say, or we could say, man, may be the word or the sentence that may change their life. You never know. But I want to thank God for 6 years, man. I want to thank the fellowship. I want to thank all my haters that said I never would make it and this wasn't going to last and blah, 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 blah. Well, look at me now. Here I am. I'm not going nowhere. I'm getting ready to turn the volume up another notch in 2023. So, it's just my family, my mom. My mom, she lays down at night time, man. She's proud of me. And she loves me. I'm grateful. Listen, I love you all. I'm going to get out of here, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I support you. If you need anything, holler. If you need treatment, sober living, y'all got our numbers, man. Hit us up on Facebook, man. We do recover. All I ask is for y'all to help somebody, man. Get out of your way and help somebody carry the message, because the message needs to be heard. The world is crazy right now. Drugs are not going nowhere. Alcohol's not going anywhere. Recovery's coming in wide open. I love y'all. We're going to close this out. Y'all have a good night.
You ain't got cold chill, something's wrong with you. Gotta know it. You in the wrong building. Nowhere to turn.
I could really use a friend right now.
Yeah, I just need a friend.
I'm staring at my window pane. I'm staring at my window pane. I could use a friend. I could use a friend. I just need a friend right now. I'm staring at my window pane.
I'm counting raindrops, like where's God at? When will the pain stop? Like when will this be over?